Oh, it's a nice fish. He's pulling the kayak right now. There's thousands upon thousands of fish right here, guys. The water just looks black from all these fish. Holy cow. There are fish literally jumping into my kayak right now. This is so crazy. What's going on, everybody? Nick from 618 Fishing here, and welcome back to another fishing adventure. I am very excited for today's episode because I am heading to a fishing location that has produced some monster fish this year. And not only that, I am taking my brand new Old Town fishing kayak. I made it to the fishing spot. Now this is where it's gonna get a little interesting because the kayak, it's all rigged up, ready to go. The problem is the water is all the way through these weeds down a steep, muddy embankment. Let's see what happens. Where I'm gonna plan on taking off from is this little mud island right on the bank. So let's see if I can get my kayak down this little drop off right here. That actually went surprisingly well. Now to get this bad boy all muddy. And we are in the water, guys. Yes, I made it down to the water pretty easily. A lot easier than what I was expecting. Oh my gosh, I'm seeing a lot of bait fish. You guys, there are a ton of baby carp right here. I'm gonna see if I can catch one with my landing net. My first excursion in this kayak, I actually lost my landing net. So I have learned from my mistake. I purchased the exact same landing net, except for this time I zip tied a pool float to it. But I'm gonna try to scoop me up some bait. It may be a little harder to catch than I had first imagined. All right, I'm gonna try to do a speed attack. Come in hot. Nothing. All right, that did not work. Ooh, there's a dead one. If it's fresh enough, that could still be some pretty good bait. All right, that will do. I have been floating down this creek for quite some time, and I am finally coming up on this fishing spot, and I am excited because my goal for today is to catch a state record sized gar. And that may sound crazy, but there are some monster fish at this location. So I'm excited to get started and see if I can accomplish that goal. My plan is to anchor upstream, let my float drift towards this little mixing of the waters right here in front of me, and see if a gar will take my bait. I rigged up my bottom fishing setup because it is still middle of the day, so there could be some fish hanging out deep. I'm gonna toss this out, see if there's any catfish out there. I have been fishing for almost 45 minutes, and these fish are showing no interest whatsoever towards this floating dead fish that I found on my way out here. So I think I'm gonna try to catch some live bait, and to do that, I'm actually going to make my way to the bank and try to net one with my landing net. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and store my camera in this dry storage before I attempt this because I am a little nervous because of all of this current. There is a ton of current coming out of that spillway, and I'm planning on actually landing it somewhere in that slack water to the right. Get my paddle out. I'm gonna lift up the drive because I don't wanna damage it. There's a lot of rocks over there. I'm gonna go ahead and lift that up and try to make my way to the bank without flipping this thing. Here we go. Oh my gosh! I've never seen this many fish. I'm gonna try to net one. This is insane. There's thousands upon thousands of fish right here, guys. The water just looks black from all these fish. Holy cow! What? This is insane. Oh my God. There's a giant gar right there. What in the world is going on? I just caught a ton of baby Asian carp. Oh my gosh, that's a shad. All right, I am pretty well off on bait now. There are fish literally jumping into my kayak right now. This is so crazy. Like, what? Oh shoot, there goes my net. See you later, net. To say that I have enough bait is an understatement. The fish are literally jumping into my kayak right now. So I am set on bait for like 2 years. I do, however, need to make my way back out to the open water and hopefully find my net. I'm gonna try to do this safely. First things first, I am going to put on my life vest. My goal is to stay away from that. I'm gonna stay over here in this slack water and make my way back out to the open water. All right, here we go. I think I'm safe. I need to get these fish out of my boat. See you later. All right, now let's get my net. All right, here we go. Going into the rapids. This pedal drive has some power behind it. It's handling this current really no problem. Here is what I ended up with, guys. Check this out. I have a bucket full of Asian carp. I am feeling very confident about this bait right here. I've got my bottom fishing set up right here in front of me, and then behind me, I've got my float rigged up for the gar fishing. Oh, you guys, fish on, fish on, fish on. Oh, fish on. No. Dang, that was wild. That was a decent fish. I don't know what it was. There's a fish, something's messing with my rig. I'm gonna go for it, here we go. Oh, fish on. Oh, it's a nice fish. He's pulling the kayak right now. What in the world is this? Holy cow! What? Are you serious right now? Is this a freshwater drum? What in the world did I just catch? He's got a huge belly on him. All right, go ahead and let this guy go. See you later, buddy. Yes. I was not expecting to catch my new personal best freshwater drum today. I had no idea those fish even went for cut up pieces of Asian carp. That is mind blowing to me, but I will take it. I would still love to catch a bunch of other different species, including a giant catfish, a giant gar, and a bowfin. There are a ton of fish that could be living in this water right here in front of me, so I'm gonna get back to it, but what an awesome first catch. All right, guys, I'm getting bites. It's been a while since that first fish. He is literally directly under this kayak right now. Well, I don't think the fish is there anymore, so I'm gonna go ahead and check my bait, and it's gone. I'm gonna move a little bit downstream, cast to where I am currently anchored off, because I have a feeling I'm a little bit too close to this spillway. And I think I am a little bit too far away from the spillway. This is not working. I have not had a bite in hours. I'm gonna go back across that current and fish the other side. Oh, no, I'm snagged. Oh, I had a fish. Now I'm snagged though. No, dang it. Something's messing with my bait, guys. It's been a long time since I caught that first fish, so crossing my fingers here. I think I missed him. There is a lot of power coming out of that spillway. So I've been fishing the slack water, but the fish appear to be actually hanging out right in that current. Now the question is, can I actually catch one? Dang, my bait is being ripped to pieces down there. What in the world is going on down there? There are some fish down there just tearing my bait to shreds. And I don't know what in the world they are. They seem like they're a decent sized fish from how they're hitting it. But I don't know, I just can't seem to get hooked up with any of them. Hopefully I'll be able to do that before it gets too late. Oh, fish on. What in the world is this? What? That was crazy. I'm pretty sure I snagged a carp. It was hooked around his mouth, but there's no way that fish actually went for this. What a weird day of fishing. I thought for sure I would catch a ton of fish, and I only caught one. I think it may have to do with the fact that there are just a ton of Asian carp right here where I'm fishing. So the catfish and gar, they could be filled up already. I don't know. But I do know this, I have to head back to the truck because it's getting dark and I do not want to try dragging this kayak out of this creek in the pitch black. So I'm gonna start heading back, but I am just so surprised. Well guys, this kayak got filthy today. It is covered in mud, but it was worth every second of it. Granted, I only caught one fish, but that one fish was a giant freshwater drum. So I still had a lot of fun. If you guys are interested in checking this kayak out, I'll leave a link in the description along with everything else I was using today. But I am making my way out of here because it is it's gonna be tough to get this thing back out of that steep bank. But I had a lot of fun today. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching. I will catch you on the next one. Let's see if I can get out of here without falling in the water. All right, that wasn't too bad. Let's get this big girl out of here. Whoops. Whew. There we go. And we're out. Woo, doggy. Ah! See you later, Nat.